Good morning. Readings are from the sixth Sunday in Ordinary Time, from the book of Leviticus. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, if someone has on his skin a scab or pustule or blotch, which appears to be the sore of leprosy, he shall be brought to Aaron, the priest, or to one of the priests among his descendants. If the man is leprous and unclean, the priest shall declare him unclean by reason of the sore on his head. The one who bears the sore of leprosy shall be kept his garments rent and his head bare, and shall muffle his beard. He shall cry out, unclean, unclean. As long as the sore is on him, he shall declare himself unclean, since he is in fact unclean. He shall dwell apart, making his abode outside the camp. The word of the Lord. Our second reading from Paul's first letter to the Corinthians. Brothers and sisters, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do everything for the glory of God. Avoid giving offense, whether to the Jews or Greeks or the church of God. Just as I try to please everyone in every way, not seeking my own benefit, but that of the many, that they may be saved. Be imitators of me, as I am of Christ. The word of the Lord. The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. A leper came to Jesus and kneeling down begged him and said, if you wish, you can make me clean. Moved with pity, he stretched out his hand, touched him, and said to him, I do will it. Be made clean. The leprosy left him immediately, and he was made clean. Then warning him sternly, he dismissed him at once. He said to him, see that you tell no one anything, but go show yourself to the priest and offer for your cleansing what Moses prescribed. That will be proof for them. The man went away and began to publicize the whole matter. He spread the report abroad so that it was impossible for Jesus to enter a town openly. He remained outside in deserted places, and people kept coming to him from everywhere. The Gospel of the Lord. I didn't know exactly what to talk about this weekend. I could talk about the sixth Sunday. I could talk about leprosy. I talk about people being separated from communities. I could talk about Monday, which is President's Day, but I decided to focus today on St. Valentine's Day. There are many stories and legends about the actual bishop known as Valentine. But this one that I'm telling you comes from the 3rd century. It was said that Emperor Claudius II instituted a law that soldiers could not marry because he felt married men would not battle, but would rather stay home with their families. Young lovers, Christians, went to Valentine in secret to the bishop, asked to be married. He defied the order of Emperor Claudius and performed Christian weddings for those couples, which allowed the husbands to escape entrance into the pagan army. It was also said that Valentine is said to have cut hearts from paper to remind these men of their vows and God's love. It could be where the widespread use of hearts comes, even today on Valentine's Day. When Emperor Claudius found out that Valentine was secretly marrying, he ordered the bishop to be put to death by beheading, and it was done in February of the year 270 AD. While in prison, the bishop wrote a letter to the jailer's daughter and signed the letter, from your Valentine. The bishop became known as the friend of lovers. 200 years later, Pope Gelasius changed a pagan custom in Rome in which young men and maidens drew partners for the year ahead by a whole lottery. Instead, the Pope had men and women draw the name of a saint whose life they had to try and follow themselves. The patron saint of that lottery was Saint Valentine, the friend of lovers. You know, people, if we can be loving to someone else, maybe that love will spread and the whole world someday will be healed. God bless. Happy Valentine's Day.